There used to be actual people whose job was just doing calculations all day. They were called computers, and then machines replaced them completely. Honestly, I think coding might be heading in a similar direction. AI can already write new features, fix bugs, refactor code, and that's why programmers aren't happy. They are scared because it feels obvious what happens next. People lose their jobs, and we've seen this before. People connecting calls, people operating elevators, and people just typing the same thing. So you'd expect the same thing now, but that's not what actually happens. Back in 1940s, programmers wrote software directly in machine code, just plain ones and zeros. But as you can imagine, this was just painfully slow and incredibly easy to break. So an abstraction appeared, assembly. Instead of binary, developers could write instructions like move or add, but many programmers hated it. They argued that real programmers write machine code, but assembly made programming far easier, so people started building much more software and the industry grew. Then the same thing happened. New abstractions appeared, compilers and languages like C. Once again, programmers protested. They said compilers would produce slow code, and suddenly the slogan changed. Real programmers write assembly, but C didn't kill programming, it made developers more productive, therefore the industry grew even faster. Then it happened again. Higher level languages appeared on top of C. And once again, people said, real programmers write in C. And you know what's crazy? There's way more stories like this. Teachers protesting against calculator, factory workers against steam engines. All of these stories can teach us a very interesting pattern. First, tool automates a tedious human task, but society worries about, quote, job replacement. Therefore, there's friction, but people eventually accept the tool. Productivity skyrockets and entire new fields emerge. Now, most people think that when something becomes easier to do, there's less demand, but something completely opposite happens, aka the Jevons paradox. When something becomes cheaper, we use more of it. When AWS made computing more accessible, suddenly everyone started doing it. Now everything runs on the cloud, and cloud engineering is one of the highest paying jobs in tech. I believe that AI is just another abstraction. As devs transition from assembly to C, then C to higher level languages, now we'll be moving towards AI. It will almost fully automate writing code, but it will not automate problem solving. The job of a programmer will become understanding technical trade-offs and edge cases. But I believe there's something even more crazy that will happen. Humans will tackle much more complex projects. As writing code will stop being the bottleneck, humans will have so much more time. All of this time will be moved towards higher level tasks like architecture, system design, and finding bottlenecks. Unfortunately, all of this will come at a cost. There's one more lesson from all of those tech shifts that we haven't discussed yet. What happened to the people who were stubborn, who to the end stuck with the old way of doing things? Well, most of them fell off. Now, I absolutely don't think that you should only rely on AI now, but try including it in your workflow. Play with it, treat it as a tool. Don't expect it to be perfect. Try seeing how it can help you build better. And don't treat it as a danger to your job, but as an opportunity. Like a chef using a knife doesn't replace him, it makes him cook faster. If you could take one thing from this video, is this: AI won't steal your programming job, it'll amplify it. I believe that your skills will become even more valuable, as your time will not be limited by your typing speed, but your understanding of technology.